Hey, and welcome back to Coffee Show. This is Sit and Talk, where you ask me health or fitness related questions and I answer them. For those who are new, hi, my name is Shub. I'm a trainer and I do Ironman for fun. So let's get into the first question for the day. How to stick to your diet? To understand this, you have to first understand that your diet is not your enemy and you need to stop treating it like one. See, regardless of what your goal is, your diet is still going to be a long and grueling process, and you'd much rather go through that difficult process with a friend than to go through it with an enemy and make your life more difficult and miserable than it needs to be. Keeping that in mind, the biggest reason most people don't stick to their diet is not because the diet is inherently bad or that they are inherently weak, but because people go far beyond what they're capable of when they start dieting, and they set unrealistic expectations for themselves, literally setting themselves up for failure. It's like saying that someone started running today and this Sunday they want to do a full marathon. I mean, best of luck to you, but that's not going to end well. So to stick to your diet, just set realistic expectations for yourself, of course outside your comfort zone, but realistic expectations. For example, you don't need to go into 1,000 calorie deficit or excess. You just need to be in a range that you can actually manage and pull off. Then doing something, again, setting yourself up for failure. So stick to something you actually can and slowly and steadily build up. You will get slow results, but you will get sure results. So do something realistic, do something that is actually in your capacity to do, and you will see the results. Question number 2, how to become a faster runner. So in long distance running, speed is kind of treated like the cherry on top of the cake, with the cake being your aerobic base. So step number 1 is to build a really strong base. Now to build that base, you basically have to run for really long, but run those kilometers at a very slow speed. So your first focus needs to be to do that. Along with that, sometimes once or twice a week, depending on your fitness level, add in a couple of sprint intervals. They're basically where you sprint for a short amount of time and then take a break, 100 meters, 200 meters, etc., whatever plan you need to follow. And along with this, the most important part to build up speed is to be consistent. You can do anything in the world, but if you're not consistent with it, you're really not going to get the results, or if you get the results, you're going to lose the results. So third and most important, be consistent. And the third and final question for the day, is HIIT a better training program to follow? No. HIIT is just another training program in the sea of training programs you find nowadays, which may or may not work for you. I like HIIT, I occasionally do HIIT. But understand, some people like high intensity, some people don't like high intensity, and you need to find something that works for you. Regardless, no training program is ever better than other training programs, because different training programs have different protocols to follow for different results for different people. What is actually more important is that you find a training program that you particularly like and you actually stick to it, because that will get you your results. So that was this week's Sit and Talk. Tried keeping it short and simple. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions you want me to answer, then put them down in the comments or message me on Instagram. I'm quite active there nowadays. And yeah, that's it for this week. I'll see you again next week. Namaste.